Welcome back to Vegas Gabe. Train passing by right here at the beginning of the live stream, so we may not get any more trains. But welcome. My name is Gabe. I'm a Vegas local. I made my channel all about Vegas to show you how amazing this city is. Such a great city with so much to do, so much to see, so much to check out. So thanks for checking out my channel if you've never been here before. On the days that I work, I'll find a cool little rooftop parking garage or a parking garage with a little rooftop view like the one I'm at right now. But on the days that I don't work, we're out on the strip over here walking around, people watching directly on Las Vegas Boulevard, or we're doing something fun. But yeah, today I work, so I'm just here for a little bit before work. But I love live streaming. This is my favorite part of the day, so I try to jump on at least for a little bit before work, or sometimes during work if it's a hectic day, like on my lunch break, and sometimes after work. Today I'll be doing 2 live streams. This is my first of 2 live streams. So I'm here before work. I get off a little bit early today. It's not very common that I get to get off a little bit early, so I'll be doing another live stream after work. Same schedule tomorrow. I'll be live streaming around this time tomorrow. And then tomorrow after work, I'll actually be doing a gambling video. I'll be playing some Keno or some slots, and I'll let you all watch and hang out at the casino. So that'll be kind of fun. But yeah, today and tomorrow, double streams. Just trying to build up my channel. So welcome. Once again, my name is Gabe. I'm a Vegas local. Thanks for checking out my channel. Lisa, how's it going? Oh yeah, Lisa, thanks for watching that video. Yeah, the Angie's Lobster on Blue Diamond Road. It's kind of South Las Vegas style or area. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you look at their menu, some of the things start at like $9, and then I think their most expensive combo on their menu was like $13 or $14, something like that. So honestly, it's not bad when you consider like my girlfriend and I got a warm lobster roll, and it came with a decent sized portion of fries and a drink for $13. That's not bad at all. So thank you for watching that and commenting. I appreciate it. I do have another video being released today at 5 p.m. So in about 2 hours, and it's kind of going to be on my days off, what I do, what's a normal day for me like when I'm filming and running errands and stuff like that. So it's kind of a cool video. You kind of go with me to several different locations. You'll see today, but we go to Bellagio, we go to Caesars, we go to another place just to kind of hang out and gamble and stuff like that while I'm filming or live streaming. So you literally go out to go check out the town with me, which is pretty cool. Do you know if there's a bus that goes out there from the strip? Ooh, you know what, Lisa? There is buses that go around town. I don't think it'll drop you off exactly there, but there are buses that go south. You just have to check the different routes and all that. That's a great question, though. I haven't ridden the city bus in years and years before I even moved out here, so I should kind of check that out again. Everyone, welcome. We are at the Rio Hotel and Casino. So if you didn't know, the Rio has free parking here, so you can park here, very easily accessible. You literally drive into the property, and this is almost immediately to the right, free parking garage right here. So it's not bad. But you can park here. It has a cool little view, especially from the fourth floor. There's a nice rooftop view of everything, especially at nighttime. It's a beautiful view. Rio's under new ownership since late last year, so newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court, brand new English tavern called Luckley's that opened up about 3 months ago. They're remodeling every square inch of the casino floor. They have a remodeled bar in the center called Luckley's. Beautiful bar. So yeah, check out Rio if you haven't been in years. Honestly, you'll probably be pleasantly surprised. We don't rent a car anymore. Yeah, Lisa, I don't blame you. Because when I come here, especially on the strip, and especially as a tourist, like before I moved here and I knew I would come here for vacations and stuff, let's be real. I know I'm going to be out and about. I'm going to be probably having some drinks. So the last thing I want to do is have to worry about drinking and driving anywhere, or especially with the strip. All of these places right here, they charge for parking, except for Treasure Island and here where we're at, the Rio. The rest, they charge for parking. So why do you want to, if you're going from, say, MGM over here on the south end of the strip, and you're going to Bellagio, for example, why would you drive? First of all, especially on a weekend, you're going to get stuck in traffic. Number two is you're going to have to worry about where to park. Number three is you're going to have to pay for parking. And then if you're going there to drink and gamble, you're gonna have to worry about drinking and driving after. So I don't blame you. I really never rented a car when I would come here before I moved here either. Everyone, welcome, welcome. Please hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out. And please subscribe to my channel or become a channel member. It'd mean a lot to me. Let's build this channel up. Cool things coming to this channel though. I'll be in the Philippines in a couple of months, so we'll be on vacation. My girlfriend and I are visiting the Philippines. We're gonna be going to Manila, then we're gonna be going to a province area, then we're also gonna be going to a beach city. So that'll be really, really exciting. I'm gonna film so much content out there: Filipino food, street food, um, carinderia food, just street vendors, and just showing you how amazing it is. So I'm super excited about that. We have plenty of content from the Philippines coming up. So it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, all that and the traffic is just atrocious. Yeah, Lisa, you're not wrong on that. And on top of that, there's orange cones for construction absolutely everywhere in Vegas right now. And on top of that, um, the city already announced that right after Labor Day weekend in September, they're going to start preparing for Formula One again. So not only is there going to be a lot of construction, there's going to be a lot of roadblocks and closures and detours because of getting prepared for Formula One. So just be prepared for that too. So yeah, I don't blame you one bit. When I would visit as a tourist, I really didn't like renting a car because it would just sit there most of the time. Everyone watching though, thanks for being on here. I appreciate you. Please let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from some of you. If you're ever on my chat, on my live stream, please feel free to interact with me. I love hearing from you. I love hearing from like what's your favorite property here on the strip and stuff. So yeah, feel free to chat with me and let me know stuff. Or if you have any questions. Hi from Seattle. That's awesome. Custom Taylor, thanks for being on here. I appreciate you. Seattle's amazing. I only got to go one time. Um, I had to go, basically, I was going on a quick little, not a deployment, but on a quick little, like a workup for on an aircraft carrier, and I had to meet my carrier very close to Seattle. So I got to check out Seattle. Beautiful city, really beautiful, but it was raining. So, but I heard it rains a lot. This is a cool little view of the strip, though. We're just kind of looking at the back end of the strip, though. So this is all the south end of the strip over here. See those gold buildings in the far background? That's actually Mandalay Bay and Delano. They're sister properties. They're owned by MGM. Mandalay Bay was actually built to be a five-star resort. I know we don't have the best view, but it's that gold building in the far background over there. There's Michigan. Okay, Lisa, thanks for being on here. Yeah, it was actually built to be a five-star resort. MGM built Mandalay Bay as a five-star. They purposely kept it as a four-star though, because they didn't want anyone to feel like they were underdressed or they didn't belong there or anything. It's a really beautiful property. Between Mandalay Bay and Delano, I believe they have like seven pools total, including Mandalay's pool, Delano's pool, uh, adults only top optional pool, a wave pool, a lazy river. It's awesome. If you've never been to Mandalay Bay, check it out. And in case you don't want to walk all the way over to Mandalay Bay, because I know it's quite a bit of a walk on South Las Vegas Boulevard from the strip. So if you don't want to walk right over from Excalibur, that white building, the castle themed hotel, there's actually a free tram that MGM operates up until midnight every day. It's free and it runs from Excalibur to Luxor and then over to Mandalay Bay. I love Seattle. Stayed there a couple of days when we went on an Alaskan cruise, which was also fabulous. Lisa, it's actually interesting you mentioned that. My brother just got back from a cruise, an Alaskan cruise, and I think he actually got to stop in Alaska for a little bit. And he text the family just saying like, oh man, there's so many breweries out here. Just saying how awesome it was. He really enjoyed it, so that's awesome. I've actually never been on a cruise. I don't know. I guess I got out of the Navy, and after going on some deployments, I was just like, yeah, I don't want to go on a boat for a while. But actually, I would love to go on a cruise, but I just don't want it. I just don't want it to be so. What's the word I'm looking for? So packed on the cruise that you don't even enjoy yourself. The pool is just absolutely crowded. Everywhere you go, it's just crowded because I hate that. Mister, I'm sure you do. I don't hide it. I usually say it several times throughout the live stream, so I'm sure you do. Everyone on here knows exactly where I'm at. So anyway, we're looking at the south end of the strip. Let's go back over. We already went over Mandalay Bay and Delano. That I know it's a terrible view. I'm sorry, but see the pyramid right there? That's actually Luxor. Luxor is the one that has the light going up at the light going up to the sky at nighttime. Mr. Yeah, I mentioned it already. I mentioned what I like about the Rio. So yeah, I mentioned it already. I mentioned it several times on the live stream. But yeah, we're at the Rio. It's free parking here, so has a cool little view, especially at nighttime. That white building over there is actually Excalibur. Oh, gotcha. Okay, thanks for being on here. You're welcome. Yeah, I like the Rio. On the days that I have to work, I'll come here, jump on for a little bit. But yeah, this is a cool little view. It's free parking here. I really like Rio. It's kind of close to where I work, so it's convenient for me to jump on here for a little bit. But Rio is under new ownership since late last year. Dreamscape took them over from Caesars, and they have newly remodeled rooms. I think one tower is fully remodeled. The second tower, I think, is being done right now. But it's newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court where their buffet used to be. They opened up a new English tavern called Luckley's about 3 months ago or so. They're remodeling every single square inch of the casino floor. They're doing a lot of work to it, seriously. So I highly recommend this place. If you come, you probably wouldn't even recognize it. So you work at Caesars, that's awesome. Nice. I actually did some tours of Caesars properties recently. Last week I did Paris, which is actually a beautiful, beautiful property. And then this will be released probably in 2 or 3 days, but it's gonna be a walk around of Caesars. My girlfriend and I went in there and just did a walk around, just kind of filmed the film the inside of it. We went outside to where all the fountains are at and everything. Beautiful, beautiful property. So the Caesars walk around will probably be coming out in probably like 3 days. I just have to finish the editing and then schedule it to be released. But yeah, if y'all didn't know, Caesars owns a lot of the strip. Caesars owns a lot of this part of the strip. So Horseshoe, Caesars, obviously, the Flamingo, which is the oldest casino on the strip. They own the Lake, the Cromwell. I believe they own Harris too. So yeah, they own a big chunk of the strip. And then MGM owns a lot of the south end of the strip over here. But everyone watching, please welcome to my channel. Please hit the like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out, push my stream out more. And also, please subscribe to my channel. Let's build this channel up. I'm a Vegas local, so I try to show you all things about Vegas, not just the strip, not just Fremont, but off the strip as well. Some of my favorite restaurants have actually been off the strip, so there's some amazing restaurants here on the strip too. Some great places. You can find some amazing steakhouses, burgers, all kinds of stuff. Um, but yeah, some of my favorite places have actually been off the strip too. So I just try to show you all how amazing Vegas is and what all there is to do out here. Everyone thinks it's all about gambling and drinking, which, yeah, that's a big part of it, but there's some really cool stuff to do too. There's some amazing resorts, amazing pools. Vegas has really become a foodie city. Lots of great restaurants. There's also some great shows too. Like here at the Rio, I've seen Penn and Teller and I've seen Wow, and they're actually both really good, solid shows that I'd recommend. So some great, great places to go check out. Mr. N, thanks for being on. You're always great to see some Vegas locals on here. So let's see, I've kind of gone over a little bit of the south end of the strip. Let's keep going with it though. The tall buildings back there, you can see a couple of little tall buildings. Those are actually part of New York, New York. New York is probably my favorite casino on the south end of the strip. It's just so lively and active in there. It's such a fun vibe in there. So I like going to New York a lot. Um, right in front of that, the kind of olive green kind of color building, that's actually Park MGM. It's formerly Monte Carlo, but they remodeled it, rebranded it to Park MGM. It's smoke free, so if you don't like cigarette smoke, but you like gambling or hanging out at casinos, whatever, go check out Park MGM. This tall building right here is actually Aria. Tons and tons of casino space and table games and all kinds of good stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna move this way a little bit so I can show you all behind the billboard. See this tall building right here? That's actually the Cosmopolitan. So Cosmo is a really stunning property. Here's what I can say about the Cosmo. On my live streams between here and TikTok and Kick, I can say that I'm very pleasantly surprised with how many people tell me that the Cosmo is their favorite property. So it is nice in there. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I was on a live stream, walking the strip, and we actually walked in the Cosmo. It was still a lot warmer at that time. So I walked in just to kind of get some air, kind of relax for like 5 minutes, and we ended up walking around for a couple minutes in there. And I gotta say, it's really nice inside Cosmo. There's a giant chandelier that comes down and it drops down multiple stories. And then there's a chandelier bar that's connected to it. Really, um, really beautiful bar and just a really stunning property. So if you've never been to Cosmo, go check it out. Matthew, check out my name and let me know if it gives you any hints. Next to that is Planet Hollywood. Planet Hollywood, actually, I think Planet Hollywood is owned by Caesars as well. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, Planet Hollywood's a fun vibe. Um, I've gone in there a couple of times. Gordon Ramsay has a burger place in there. So my girlfriend and I ate there probably about 5 or 6 months ago. Um, the burgers are actually pretty good. It's a little bit expensive, but you get what you pay for. And, it's a celebrity chef's restaurant, so it's going to be more expensive. I hate when people say that they don't go to Vegas because they don't gamble. There's so much to do out there. Lisa, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000%. If you don't gamble, no problem. There's shows. There's just some beautiful architectural work. Like Caesars has some stunning statues and architectural work. Venetian has a beautiful area that connects the Venetian and the Palazzo. There's so many beautiful pools out here. Golden Nugget has their pool with the Shark Tank right in the middle. I mean, there's so much to do out here. So many restaurants to go and check out. So many celebrity chef restaurants. I mean, there's the Grand Canyon not too far away, the Hoover Dam. There's just so much to Vegas that people don't even realize. Planet Hollywood is cool. Yeah, Chris, it's a great vibe in there. Silas, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Thank you for being on here. Appreciate you. Everyone, do me a favor. Please hit that like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm push my stream out more. And also, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. So this is my first of two live streams today. So I'll be live right now, and then I'm going to be live right after work. I actually get off work a little bit earlier than usual today and tomorrow. So today, I'll be coming and doing a rooftop view at nighttime. It's a beautiful view. You'll check it out. So I'll be doing another view tonight. It's already scheduled. So make sure you turn notifications on for that. Tomorrow, I'll do another live stream around the same time as right now. And then I'll do another live stream after work tomorrow where we'll be inside of the casino and I'll actually be playing some Keno and gambling, playing some slots. So make sure you're subscribed. I have some cool stuff coming up. And then on next week on my days off, we're actually going to really focus on this area a lot. So I'm going to do some videos, film some content at the Link, the Cromwell, and the Flamingo. It's a really nice area. All those casinos, those three casinos connect to each other. The Link, the Cromwell, and the Flamingo. They all connect to each other, so I'm going to film some videos for each property showing you all around. There's also that area that is kind of connected by all three called the Link Promenade area. Really nice area with tons of restaurants, bars, an ice bar, zip lining, and it also has that, see the wheel back there? The high roller wheel? It also has that right there. Jordan, thanks for being on here, but I'm going to remove that comment. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing some videos a lot in this area next week on my days off. There's also a little bar that I'm going to show where you can get $1 bottled beers and a $3 hot dog and beer combo. So I'll be doing a video on that one as well. So stay tuned. Like I said, tons of stuff coming to Vegas Gabe. I really want to build up this channel and build up this brand. Um, Eventually, my goal is to be a full-time traveler or I should say full-time content creator. I'll never abandon Vegas. I'll always be based out of here, but eventually I do want to travel as well. So my goal would be maybe 8 months out of the year to be here in Vegas filming full-time content and showing y'all Vegas and kind of keeping you up to date with everything going on. But my goal would be to about 4 months out of the year just to travel and show you all amazing, beautiful places of the world. So I'm gonna work my butt off. We're gonna get this channel built up, and yeah, we'll get this channel where it should be for sure. So here's some facts for some of you that may not know. The Mirage right here closed its doors on July 17th, so it's permanently closed. It will never reopen. The building doesn't even light up anymore. Um, if you're on Las Vegas Boulevard on the front end, because keep in mind we're looking at the back end of the strip. All these buildings are the back end. If we were on Las Vegas Boulevard, we'd be on the other side of the buildings, directly on the main part of the strip. But anyway, yeah, Mirage is closed, and if you look from their main side from Las Vegas Boulevard on the other side, there's cranes. They're already tearing apart the volcano. They're really moving quickly on it. Their big sign, the arc that said "Welcome" or the Mirage, that's already been removed, and they're actually donating it to the Neon Museum. So they're working very quickly on the Mirage. It's closed permanently. All 3,300 ish of their staff members have been permanently laid off. Gotta have a Wawa. How's it going? Great to see you on here again. Thank you. So what are they doing with the volcano? Great question. So where their volcano show is at, they're gutting it, and that's actually where they're because it's owned by the Hard Rock now. So that location will be the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. So exactly where the volcano show is, they're gonna build their guitar-shaped hotel tower right there. It's gonna fit about 700 rooms, hotel rooms, and this current building right here, they're actually gonna completely remodel it, and they're gonna connect it with the new tower, and it's going to be one big resort, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. The first year it's scheduled to be open is going to be in 2028 sometime. But yeah, sadly, their volcano show is going away. Um, they have some big shoes to fill, though. They have some big shoes to fill because the Mirage is actually beautiful inside. When you checked into the reception area, they had a giant fish tank. It was beautiful. Their pool was stunning. I loved their pool area. So the Hard Rock right here is going to have some big shoes to fill. What's your opinion on that as a Vegas local? Great question. I don't like it. I think it was changed. Um, it's a tough one. I don't know. The Mirage is a beautiful property. It's kind of the first of its kind. Really, the Mirage was the first mega resort on the Las Vegas Strip. It was built in 1989 by Steve Wynn. Um, I think it still had so much potential. Personally, I think it would have been better to build it somewhere else. To be honest, I think there's better parts of the Strip that would have been more ideal for it. To be honest, and this is my personal opinion, and my personal opinion means crap because I don't have the money to buy these places out. If you didn't know, the Tropicana closed its doors on April 2nd. The Tropicana is actually going to be home for supposedly a Major League Baseball stadium, and the Oakland Athletics baseball team is moving out here. Personally, I think that's a terrible location for a baseball stadium. I think that it's going to cause way too much traffic, and you're going to have three major. No, I'm sorry. You're going to have four professional sports teams within like a mile radius from each other. Imagine if just two of them play at the same time, because you're going to have the Oakland. Or, wow, I'm sorry. The Oakland A's, which are relocating to Vegas supposedly. You're going to have the Las Vegas Raiders, the Las Vegas Golden Knights, and then the WNBA team, the Aces, all playing within a mile from each other. So if only two of them play on the same day or same time, it's just going to be an absolute chaos traffic wise. So personally, I think that the Hard Rock would have been better located where the Tropicana is at because you're right on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana Avenue. Do you know how much foot traffic you get by there just by being right across from MGM, Excalibur, New York, Luxor being right there? Um, so you get a lot of foot traffic, and that's one of the busiest intersections in Las Vegas. So you get a lot of car traffic too. You know how many cars are going to be driving in from California or whatever, and driving up Las Vegas Boulevard, they're going to see the big um, guitar-shaped hotel on the right, and they're going to want to stop for pictures and stuff like that. And it's going to stand out a lot there because it's going to be the only giant building aside from MGM right there. So I think it would have, first of all, it'll stand out a lot more where the Tropicana is at, and it's just going to have a lot more foot traffic. Not foot traffic because you're going to get a lot on the strip, but it's going to have a lot more car traffic. So I think that the Hard Rock would have been better off where the Tropicana is at over there instead of closing down the Mirage for it. And I think that the Mirage was better off just either someone reinvesting money into it or something. I don't know, but it's a weird one. Um, the Otter ones, welcome. Thanks. First of all, everyone on here, thanks for being on here. Everyone, please hit the like button for me. It helps the YouTube algorithm out a lot. And also, please subscribe to my channel or become a channel member. Let's build this channel up. What's your last favorite Las Vegas themed movie? That's a great question. Off the top of my head, I'd probably say one of two. I love The Hangover. I just think The Hangover is a hilarious movie. I love it. So I gotta say The Hangover is probably the first one that comes to mind. But I also like kind of an old one called 21, and it was about counting cards and all that. So I kind of like that one a lot too. I forgot about Planet Hollywood. Marcus, yeah, we got Planet Hollywood right over here. Very good point, Dave. I agree. Yeah, it's just a tough one, you know. Like, okay, so it's gonna be beautiful right here. You're gonna have the guitar-shaped hotel right where the volcano is at. So you're gonna have a decent view from the Las Vegas Boulevard, right? But see, right, say you're looking at it from kind of our angle right here. It's gonna be covered up, you know. That building that's behind the Mirage right there, that's gonna help cover it up. And if you're looking at it from, say, the south end over here, a lot of these buildings are gonna cover it up. Over where the Trop was at, you know, it's gonna stand out way, way more. Yeah, Casino's a classic for sure. But yeah, money talks, you know, and they had the money to buy out the Mirage and the Tropicana. So gotta have a wall. No, for sure, it's better. They're doing a lot to this place. So for those of you just joining or that didn't hear my little spiel at the beginning of the stream, we're at the Rio Hotel and Casino. They offer free parking here, so it's very convenient, very quick and easy. You drive in where that blue sign is right here. Drive in. Almost immediately to the right is the entrance to this parking garage. But the Rio's under new ownership since late last year. They kept the all suite theme, so every room is a suite still, giant room. Uh, they're they're newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool. I know they invested upwards of over 40 million just on the swimming pool alone. They have a brand new food court that they installed where their buffet used to be at. They have a new English tavern called Luckley's. They remodeled the bar in the center of the casino. It's called Lapa Lounge, and it's a beautiful, beautiful bar with the Rio de Janeiro theme to it. They have some nice draft beer options, and it's just a beautiful bar to go and kind of hang out. You can people watch since it's right in the center of it, and they're remodeling every single square inch of the casino floor. So if you haven't been to Rio in a while, come check them out. Honestly, it's worth it. Who owns the Rio? I believe it was Caesar's owned. Gotta have a Wawa. So you're right. Originally, the original owners of Caesars. I'm sorry, the original owners of Rio owned this property, right? That's back in its glory days when it was brand new. They had the parade in the sky where they would drop stuff. You know, and they had little tracks on their casino floor, and they would drop stuff, and it was a lot of fun. Then Caesars bought them out, and Caesars owned them for several years. That's where they got a really, really terrible, terrible reputation. Was under Caesars. Caesars invested no resources, no money into this property, and it just got a really, really bad reputation under Caesars. But late last year, Dreamscape bought them out. I believe Dreamscape is a New York City-based company. Dreamscape bought them out from Caesars, and they're investing a ton of money. In my opinion, they're doing it the right way. They bought this property out from Caesars. They said, "Hey, look, we understand Rio is a very, very well-known name. We're going to keep it, and we're going to bring it back to its glory days." So they bought it, and they're investing a ton of money. Like I said, I know the pool alone was over $40 million for the renovation. So they're doing it the right way. They didn't just buy it and cross their fingers, hoping, "All right, hopefully we kind of turn it around somehow." No, they bought it and said, "We're going to invest some money into it, and we're going to bring this place back." So no, I don't. I know it's public information though, so it can be Googled. But I'm off the top of my head. To be fair, I don't. But yeah, Dreamscape, and actually Dreamscape said that they're working with the city of Las Vegas. They want to build a pedestrian bridge from here to somewhere over in the Caesars area. So they want to build a pedestrian bridge to connect the Rio more to the Vegas Strip. And the city of Las Vegas said, "Hey, we love the idea. We're all for it. Let's come up with the game plan and let's make it happen." But Dreamscape said they're in no rush to do it because they want it done the right way and they want the city to approve it. So I'm hearing that it's probably still 4 or 5 years away from being done. But once that happens, that'll be a big help because right now, if you're walking by foot, Flamingo is the only way to get over to the strip right now. So having that direct connection from here, from the Rio, to somewhere right here by the Caesars is going to be a big help. Mr. Patel, love from India. Thank you so much for being on here. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. When the Rio first opened, we went and visited every trip. They had the Masquerade Village show in the sky, which was really cool. They threw down beads to everybody. Lisa, yeah, that's the one I was talking about. So they have tracks in their on their ceiling, and I want to say so. It's called Masquerade Village show. Okay, cool. But yeah, it was awesome. Everyone seems to really like it. When I live stream from the inside, that's probably the most commonly asked question I get. Are they bringing the Sky Show back or whatever it was called. So the tracks are still there. I'll have to talk to a Caesars. I'm sorry. I'll have to talk to a Rio employee and see if they know any information on that, on if they're planning on bringing that back or not. That would be a nice little touch, though. And I know it probably wouldn't be open all the time, but on 3-day weekends or when there's a big convention and this place is packed, that would be awesome, actually. Everyone, welcome, welcome. We're here at the Rio, just talking about the Rio, the new owners, and all the money that they're investing into this place. But we kind of have a cool little view from the back end of Las Vegas Strip right here. So if we're on Las Vegas Boulevard, you'd be seeing at the front of these buildings. We're just kind of looking at the back end. Still a cool view though. But everyone, please hit that like button for me and please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me. I want to build up this channel. Is Fontainebleau doing good? I heard they aren't doing so well. Also, have you visited? Is it worth going to? Um, so neither of them own Fontainebleau. So Fontainebleau is that blue building right here on the right of Resorts World. It's not owned by either of them. It's actually owned by a separate company. If you don't know the history of Fontainebleau, it has a very unique history. It took over 20 years to build because it went through several ownership changes, and then they lost the investment funding several times. So it literally took over 20 years to build it. It finally got done last year and opened up late last year, either November or December. I can't remember. Um, but yeah, I've heard they're not doing so well either. I heard it's very empty a lot of times. I've went one time. I went one time. They were probably open about 2 months, so I maybe went around. I don't know. I have a video of it here on YouTube. I did do a quick video. It wasn't a long video. It was just a very quick video of a quick walkthrough. Uh, you can find it on here, but it was several months ago. But I will say this: it was very clean in there. It was beautiful in there. It smelled very good in there, but it was still fairly new, so that makes sense. But it was very empty. Here's what I'll say: I heard the food's very expensive, and the other thing I gotta say is that their table games minimum was very high. The day I went, we went during the day and during the week, and the minimum table game that I saw was $25. So I think that's kind of a reach for during the week on a slow day, you know. So I think they need to maybe kind of lower their prices a little bit, and I think that they need to lower their table games just a bit. On weekends, I get it. On weekends, you want to raise your prices, especially on 3-day weekends or you know uh, weekends where there's big conventions in town. I get it. Every property does that. They raise their table games up, but for a weekday, it's like, come on, you got to do better. But yeah, I've heard they're not doing so good. I know they're before they even opened, and a few months after opening, they lost several of their high executives too. So yeah, I've heard they're not doing too well. They should bring it back since the tracks are still there. It wouldn't cost that much to do. Lisa, I agree. I agree, and I think it'd be some really cool social media for them too. You know, imagine seeing that on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook and Instagram ads. You know, you're sitting there gambling. By the way, see the little military car passing by? There's some shooting ranges where you can go and schedule it, and that kind of military style car comes and picks you up at your hotel. They'll take you to the range, and then they'll actually drop you back off afterwards too. But yeah, at least I agree. I think it'd be really great publicity for them. Um, I think it'd be amazing for them to do, and I think it'd bring people back. Just imagine being there at one of the slots gambling, and then you see it passing by, and they drop you off. It could be, I don't know, anything. Like say it's St. Patty's Day, a little green necklace or something. It'd be really cool. I think. Richard, Fontainebleau is a lot of fun. Great place. Yeah, no, it's amazing and it's beautiful too. And if you've never been, it's worth checking out. I just think that they got to do better with their table games and stuff like that. Do a little bit more to kind of get people in the door. And I get it; it is a luxury resort, so prices are going to be a little bit higher up there. But yeah, they just have to do something to bring people in. I am very, very happy to say it is 93 degrees outside right now. 93 degrees. It's cooling down, y'all. It's starting to cool down. I want to say it's going to be about this weather for a few days, for about 4 or 5 more days. It's going to be like in the just under 100, 93, 95, 98. And then I think there's a few days where it goes just over 100 again. And we'll see how it goes after that. But I'm very excited that it's starting to cool down. Once it cools down, I could do some cool stuff before work too. So most of the time, keep in mind that I work evening time. So as a matter of fact, I work in a little bit. So that's why I'm just here. This is very convenient for me. I can live stream before work, just a quick drive to work from here. So, but once it starts cooling down, I can live stream from the strip a lot more. So just give me a couple weeks, let it cool down more, and then I'll be able to live stream before work too. And it's going to be a lot more interesting. The food court at Fontainebleau is reasonable and the food is very good. All the restaurants are way overpriced. Okay, wow. So the food court's worth checking out. Okay, Lisa, I'll have to go do a video of that. My girlfriend would probably like that a lot too. Pro 14, how's it going? Thanks for being on. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well today. Everyone, welcome, welcome. Please hit that like button for me and please subscribe to my channel. We have tons of cool stuff coming if you're just joining. Um, I'll have another stream tonight at nighttime with the cool view. Tomorrow I'll be on around the same time as now, before work, and then after work we'll actually go to one of my favorite hotels and we'll do a little bit of gambling. So I have schedules. I have scheduled live streams already for tonight, and then two for tomorrow, including the gambling one at night tomorrow. On my days off next week, we'll be focusing on this area a lot. Flamingo, Link, Cromwell. I'll be showing you a bar that you can get $1 bottle beers at, and a $3 hot dog and bottle beer combo. And we'll check out some restaurant over there sometime. So we have tons of cool content coming for y'all. We'll do a live stream in that area too. So a lot of great content coming up for y'all. Everyone seems to like the live streams where I gamble too, like slot machines and Keno and stuff like that. Everyone seems to really like those. So I'll have to. Well, I'll do that tomorrow, but I'll probably try to schedule one for my days off as well. Yeah, on this side, I've talked about the south end a lot, but not really this side. That gold building right there, that's actually Trump Tower. No casino, just a hotel. On hotels.com, it actually has superb reviews. So I might have to do a tour of it one day. Y'all leave it at that. Please don't get political. This building right here is actually Resorts World, the red building. Resorts World is made up of three different Hiltons. So you have your basic tier Hilton, and then Conrad, which is a step up from that, a next tier up, a little bit of nicer rooms, and then you have the Crockfords, which is the nicest tier of rooms and stuff like that. Um, it actually has a really nice view. I'm sorry, a really nice pool area too. Has several pools. We went in the summer last year, and my girlfriend and I were able to find tons of space in the pool. Even though it's pretty crowded, we felt comfortable in the pool. We felt like it wasn't overcrowded. Um, Same thing I'll say though about Resorts World. The food is very overpriced though, so be prepared for that. That's why I've never eaten there. The food is just very expensive. And one thing I'll say is they actually got rid of free parking. So if you would sign up for their players card, even their basic tier players card, you got free parking before at Resorts World. About 2 or 3 months ago, they got rid of that. So now you have to pay for parking unless you have a players card and you're like at least a second tier up. So for another business, or I should say resort, that's supposedly struggling, you think they'd entice more people to come in and not try to drag or you know keep people away. So I don't know what they're thinking by doing that. What do you do for a job in Vegas, Richard? I'm a bartender out here. So I'm a bartender, so I work evenings. That's why I kind of have to live stream before work sometimes. But if I get off early enough, I'll live stream after work as well, like I'm doing tonight. Today I'm doing a double stream. So live streaming right now. Um, I'll jump off in a bit, get ready for work, drive to work, and then right after work I'll live stream again because it's a much different view at nighttime. So Jose, how's it going? Thanks for being on here. Does it snow there in the winter? You know what, Jose? I think in the maybe 3 or 4 years, I've seen it snow here. I want to say twice. So not really, but it's not unheard of either. I want to say I've only seen it happen like twice though. But I will say Vegas does get a lot of winds. Like right now, it's actually a little bit windy. You can see the trees moving a little bit. Someone's actually walking down there right now. But yeah, it's actually kind of windy right now. And one thing I'll say is keep in mind that this is a desert, so Vegas doesn't handle rain too well. So the streets flood out here really bad when it rains. So, but yeah, I'm so happy. 93 degrees out here. It's cooling down a little bit. Ah, man, I'm so happy. There's 116, 117, 111 days, degree days get old real quick. But at least it's dry heat, so I can tolerate that a lot better than humidity. I hate humidity. Yeah, and then we just went over Resorts World. That's Fontainebleau right next to that. There's Wynn and Encore in the far background behind Treasure Island. Wynn and Encore are beautiful properties. If you've never been, really worth the check out. Just stunning properties. Very clean in there. Always smells good. In front of that, that's actually Treasure Island. Treasure Island is one of the very few strip properties that still offer free parking. So if you're looking for a place with free parking, go check out Treasure Island. It's a kind of an older property, but I will say that it's still very, very active, very lively, and there's a lot of stuff to do there. I actually tried the barbecue restaurant called Gillies inside of it, and I feel like they give you huge portion sizes, and they actually offer a locals discount. So if you show local Nevada ID, they'll give you a discount there. They also have a saloon with line dancing lessons, live country music. It's pretty cool in there actually. We already talked about the Mirage. The Mirage closed its doors on July 17th. Will never reopen. But here's an interesting fact. How many of y'all know this? Did you know that when MGM sold the Mirage to Hard Rock or to the Seminole tribe, they actually had it in the contract that they were keeping the name for the Mirage. So MGM still owns the name the Mirage. So there's some rumors floating around. Nothing's official, nothing's guaranteed. But there's two rumors I've heard. One of them is that they want to rebrand Mandalay Bay and call it the Mirage at Mandalay Bay. And the other rumor I've heard, and keep in mind these are just rumors. The other rumor I've heard is that they want to rebrand Delano, which is Mandalay Bay's sister property. They want to rebrand Delano to the Mirage. But once again, those are just rumors. There's nothing official, but it is in their contract, and that's public information that MGM, when they sold the Mirage to the Hard Rock or the Seminole tribe, that they kept the name the Mirage. One year we missed the snow by 1 week. I saw it on the news. It was so beautiful. It would have been great for pictures. Yeah, Lisa. But imagine all the crazy drivers that aren't used to snow out here. They probably started driving like maniacs. Anime, how's it going? Thanks for being on here. Michael, how's it going? How are you doing today? Thanks for being on here. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, Mirage closed its doors July 17th. Will never reopen. They're gonna completely remodel that building right there. They're gonna add their guitar-shaped hotel right where the volcano show is at, and then it's gonna reopen under the Hard Rock uh, in the year 2028 sometime. Everyone, welcome, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button for me, or become a channel member. Help me build up this community. Help me build up this channel, and please hit the like button for me. That helps out the YouTube algorithm out. Here's a Venetian out here. Venetian's a beautiful, beautiful property. Man, I love the Venetian. So beautiful in there. Tons to see. You also have the Palazzo, which is its sister property. I know they're going through a renovation, so maybe I'll do a walkthrough and see if I see any renovations being done already. There's a Flamingo. The Flamingo is actually the oldest strip property, the oldest hotel and casino on the Las Vegas Strip still. It's a lot of fun in there. It's a great vibe. I, anyone on here, can you help me with this? Because I think I know the name, but I don't want to say it for sure. There's a place inside of Flamingo that you can buy an open wristband and includes open bar for the night. I can't. I think I know the name, but I can't remember for sure. Does anyone know the name of it? Then of course these two tall buildings right here, part of Caesar's Palace right here. I actually just did a walkthrough of that. That video will be released. I think in 3 days from now. And there is Horseshoe. Horseshoe is formerly Bally's. They remodeled it, rebranded it to Horseshoe. Now they kind of focus on like poker tournaments and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of walk arounds. I haven't done any room tours. The last room tour I think I did was, oh gosh, I think it was the Mirage actually, about a month before they closed. I think that's the last room tour I did. Keep in mind that when I do these hotel room tours, I have to, I don't have any hookups or connections out here, so I do them out of my own pocket. So they're kind of expensive. So I've done a lot of casino and resort tours, but not really room tours, if that makes sense. Lisa, don't be sorry. And then this big building right here is actually the Bellagio. Bellagio is amazing. It's one of my favorite properties for one reason. Actually, for a few reasons, but the main one being that there's a lot of free stuff that you can do there. So Bellagio has the free fountain show on Las Vegas Boulevard, the free water fountain show. They have the conservatory and botanical gardens, also free, changes up quarterly. Absolutely beautiful to go and check out. And then they actually have a chocolate fountain that's in the Guinness Book of Records. So completely free. Go check them out. Hi there, where are you? We're at the Rio Hotel Casino here in Las Vegas. It's free parking, so I'm in their parking garage. Just a cool little view of the back end of the Vegas Strip. But yeah, once again, for those of you just joining, this is my first of two live streams today. I'll be live after work as well. It's already scheduled, so you can go ahead and hit the like button on that scheduled live stream for tonight. Make sure notifications are on so you know exactly when I go live. But it'll be a nice view, especially at nighttime. This is so beautiful at nighttime. We're going to be up a little bit more too, and you can actually see Allegiant Stadium from there as well, which is home of the Las Vegas Raiders. I just found you recently. I'm going to have to watch some of your old stuff, Lisa. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. And it's kind of cool to see it because I've watched some of my old stuff, and it's really cool to see how I've grown as a content creator. But the more and more I do it, the more familiar I get and the more comfortable I get. So it's pretty cool, even on my live streams. Um, but yeah, I've done some cool stuff in the last few months. I got to do a room tour of Tropicana. I want to say in March, before they. I actually stayed at the Tropicana, and we did a final room tour and a night stay there. And then the night before they closed their doors, I actually walked around the casino floor of the Tropicana. It was popping that night too. It was so crowded in there. So those are some cool videos I did. A month before the Mirage closed, my girlfriend and I stayed there. I showed you all the whole resort. I showed you all the pool, the rooms. So those are some of my cooler content I've done recently. Not to mention, I have some great videos of Mexico on my channel. I have some really great videos of Thailand on my channel too. So I have a lot of cool stuff. Sweet Acres, how's it going? Thanks for being on here. Samantha, how's it going? Yeah, Samantha, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being on here. Everyone, please hit that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Silvana, how's it going from Italy? Oh man, gosh, I want to go to Italy so bad. I want to go out there and try some of that amazing food. See so much out there. It's gonna be amazing. Me and my girlfriend will go one day for sure. Yeah, but see, yeah, y'all are amazing. I'm not even joking. Live streaming is probably my favorite part of my day now. I love it. Getting to interact with y'all is so cool, and I really love how we're building a little community too. So I'm so happy. I'm just so happy to be on here with y'all, and thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I know there's a lot of Vegas YouTubers and TikTokers and content creators, but the fact that y'all are hanging out with me, I appreciate you more than you know. And I try to be unique. I try to be different. I try to reply to every single comment, and I try to get to kind of know y'all on a personal level. So I appreciate it. Hello from Ohio, CZ. Thanks for being on here. Samantha, I did. Thanks for being on here. I miss my hometown. It's a beautiful city to call home. It really is. Everyone, let me know, what is your favorite strip property, by the way? So, what's your favorite hotel and casino here on the strip? So, mine is on the south end of the strip. I gotta say, I like New York a lot. So, New York is great. It's just such a fun atmosphere, such a fun vibe in there. I just love walking around and I get mesmerized in there. It's just such a cool, fun vibe in there. Um, Off the strip, right next to the now closed Tropicana on Tropicana Avenue, right across from MGM Grand. Y'all have seen me live stream there a lot of times. Um, I do like gambling at Oyo Hotel and Casino, OYO. Um, I mean, I won't say much about their hotel, but their casino is a lot of fun. It's kind of small, but there's a ton of reasons why I like it there. The service is always excellent there. I've always had good service when I'm gambling there. They have some really cool specials there. $3 draft beer special, $3 shot special. They have a steak and shake in there. They have a Hooters restaurant, and they offer free parking. So that's a cool place too. Did they close the MGM? No, not at all. MGM's still open. The only two that have closed recently are the Tropicana, and that closed in April, and then the Mirage closed on July 17th. Bellagio. Okay, yeah, Lisa Bellagio is beautiful. Like I said, all their free stuff that they offer there, it's awesome in there. Tons of restaurants, tons of places to eat and drink in there. Yeah, for sure, it's beautiful. And let's also mention their location. They're directly in the heart of the strip, so easily walk to the north end, and you can easily walk to their south end. You should put a zoo where. Can you record some walking around, please? I have some videos where I walked around, but yeah, Samantha, that's not a bad idea. On my next day off, I'll kind of walk around the Vegas Strip. I usually do live streams walking around, but I'll do a couple of videos of it for sure. My favorite was always Excalibur. I love the medieval times. Sweet Acres. So I've I did a walk around of Excalibur a couple of months ago. It's on my YouTube channel, but I actually have never been to medieval times. But it's on my bucket list. I really want to do that in that dirt lot. These are actually active train tracks, so I don't know how that would work out. Samantha, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Everyone, welcome, welcome. For those of you just joining, I'm at the Rio Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas, just off the strip. So it's on Flamingo Road, just off the Vegas Strip. So for those of you that kind of missed what I said earlier, I like to live stream. Sometimes when I work, I'll live stream before work from a cool little place like this. But on the days that I don't work, we're out on the strip walking around, people watching, live streaming out there directly. I stayed at MGM a few years ago. I'm hoping to come back. Yeah, MGM. First of all, they own about 40% of the strip, so I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. And MGM is probably one of their biggest properties. So live in New Zealand. That's awesome. Nice. Um, and once again, this is one of my two live streams scheduled for today. So I'm live right now. I'll also be live tonight around 10 p.m. I'm sorry, around 10:15 Pacific time. That stream is already scheduled, so make sure you turn notifications on for that. But yeah, I'll be live again tonight about 10:15 p.m. Also tomorrow I'll be live twice again around the same time as right now, and then I'll also be live again after work around 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. But we'll actually be inside of a casino gambling, so that'll be cool. Looks like another perfect day in Vegas. It's stormy here today. Oh wow. Yeah, today it's 93 degrees outside. It's kind of windy. It actually feels really good. Have you ever been to Suncoast? Used to work there. Okay. Yeah, I have, but it's been years and years and years. All right, y'all are gonna hate me, and I hate to do this. I don't want to go, but I have to go to work. I work in just a few minutes. Luckily, it's only like a 5 minute drive from here, but yeah, I gotta go. I gotta drive to work. I hate to do it, but I'm having a lot of fun. Like I said, this is my favorite part of the day is live streaming and interacting with you all. But I have to go to work, so gotta pay those bills right until this channel takes off. But all right, y'all, I appreciate you for being on with me. I'll be back on tonight around 10:15 p.m. It's already scheduled. Michael, thank you. Same to you. Appreciate you so much. It's 6:51. Okay, nice. Everyone, thank you so much for being on here. Samantha, Sweet Acres, Michael, Lisa, CZ, Ghost, Sylvana, if you're still on, Michael, yeah, Anime, Jose, Richard, Bro. Thanks again, everyone. I appreciate y'all more than you know. Everyone have a great one. I hope to see you on my live stream later on. But please, before you go, hit the like button for me and make sure you're subscribed to my channel or become a channel member. Let's build this community up. All right. Thanks again, everyone. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all in a little bit, or in a few hours, I should say. Oh, new video releasing in 1 hour too. So check out that video. All right, everyone. Thank you. Have a great one.